Costa Zindabad.
Hello sir, 3 years after the movie release and yellow feel out.
Full acting.
So last 3 years ఏం చేశారు సార్ మరి?
మేము బ్లడ్ డొనేషన్ చేసినాం, బుక్స్ చదివా.
ఓకే, మరి పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ కోసం ఏం చేశారు?
మహేష్ కత్తిని జైలు పంపించింది ఎవరు? నేను. జడ్జి కూడా జైలు మీద మహేష్ కత్తి ఇప్పటికే ఐ హేట్ సంతోషం రాసింది.
ఓహో, అది మీరేనా?
yes అరే.
ఓకే, మరి ఓట్ చేశారా?
yes ఓట్ చేసినా.
ఎవరికి?
నేను ఫ్యాన్ చేసినా.
Hello and welcome to Film Compare South. You're watching not a toy review. My name is Hriday Ranjan. This week's release is Vakeel Saab, starring Pawan Kalyan, Nivedha Thomas, Anjali, Ananya Nagalla and Prakash Raj. The film is written and directed by Venu Sriram. A remake of the 2016 film Pink, it is a comeback of sorts for Pawan Kalyan, who is returning to the silver screen after a hiatus of about 3 years. Firstly, let's get a few things out of the way. Even from the trailers, we knew that there would be action scenes and a romantic angle featuring Shruti Haasan. One could always question these choices, but taken within context, it is sort of understood. Signing Pawan Kalyan and not having fight sequences is like a Trivikram film without punch dialogues. However, I went in with an open mind because honestly, I had enjoyed Shankar Dada MBBS more than Munna Bhai MBBS, and I'm usually game for a well-made adaptation. However, the first half is a strange kind of Ugadi Pachadi with various flavors added for no particular reason. It's like half of the script was adapted from Pink and the other half was written by Bandla Ganesh. We are shown the genesis of Vakeel Saab, who seems to be like Sidhu Siddharth Rai, got a humanities degree. We are shown that he fights for farmers, for tribal communities, for students and generally works for Loka Kalyanam. The film also contains lines like "You are our savior" and "The people need you," which seem like subtle nods to the star's political career.
Hello Raja.
Hi Santosh. ఏంటి వాళ్ళ ప్లాన్?
ఇవాళ టీ గ్లాస్ లో టీ తాగుదాం అనుకుంటున్నా.
ఓ ఓకే.
మరి నీది?
ఇల్లు తుడుద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నా.
అవునా? మీ పని మనిషి రాలేదా మరి?
దారిలో వచ్చేటప్పుడు సైకిల్ పంచర్ అయిందంట.
అయ్యో, అయితే మరి నేను కార్లో వెళ్ళొస్తా.
వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఫ్యాన్ ఆపేసా?
ఓకే సరే, బాయ్.
The action scenes are enough to make John Cena retire and join Janasena. Shruti Haasan's role is clearly inspired by Kamal Haasan's Pushpak because she barely gets any dialogues to deliver. It's a ludicrous angle that serves no real purpose to the story and brings the pace of the first half to a grinding halt. But it is in its second half that the film truly comes into its own. It is in this section that the film turns back to its source material, and the scenes featuring Prakash Raj as the opponent lawyer is when you begin to take the film seriously. Playing an angry, loud lawyer, a character he could probably play in his sleep, Prakash Raj brings in his eyes, his smile and his frown to the party, playing an apt foil to Pawan Kalyan. The film's 3 women are also wonderfully apt. Nivedha Thomas presents a mix of astute and vulnerable, and Anjali is able to tap into a performance that gets your empathy without seeming mopey. In spite of few lines, Ananya Nagalla looks and sounds the part, but I wish they gave her a little more in terms of characterization. We are shown that she is a tribal woman and all she gets is 3 dots, as if to say, therefore, she is a tribal girl. Which brings us finally to the question, how is our man? After a gap of years and presenting stories that would confuse the late Stephen Hawking himself, how does PK hold up? I am glad to say he is in decent form. Keeping the action scenes and the love story aside, Pawan Kalyan sprinkles bits of his own into the courtroom scenes. In the second half, when things really matter, the film is faithful to the original. After a few films which left you saying, "No, no, Taman," finally in this film we have "Yes, yes, Taman," whose soundtrack is restrained yet effective. The film has its soul in the right place and doesn't try to hijack the agency or the narrative of the women in the film. If you are a fan of Pawan Kalyan, you'll enjoy the film. If you are not a fan of Pawan Kalyan, you'll still be watching a fairly effective remake of a film. That's it. If you got offended by our review, please remember my name is Rajshekhar Mamidana.
Oh, hello. I'm Hrithik Roshan.
Thank you so much for watching our review. Please remember, if you don't press the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel, the voice in your Google Maps will be changed to Bandla Ganesh voice.